Man, listen, this free game.
The freest.
Tuesday, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
2, 4.
2, 4.
1, 2, 3, 2, 4.
Man.
January 23rd, 2024. What's happening, fellas?
Peace to divine families to God.
Man, you know what it is, man. Top tier, no fear. Pray I see the path clear. That was first school, baby.
Right, so a couple of events happened. Tim had a conversation with his daughter. Devil, had a situation with a young man. So this generation, this up and coming generation, what you say the age is 15 and up, Tim?
18.
Yeah, 18.
and up.
No, 18 back.
18 and back.
So it's 13 and up.
Yeah, 13 and up.
Yeah.
Shit, you might as well just say 12.
12.
Yeah, we just gonna start. You just want to start in double. You just want to just start with double digits.
12 is a good number.
12 is a good number. Yeah.
So is this generation lost, or there's a possibility we can save this particular generation that we discussing? These age group, these numbers we throwing out there. Is there any type of way? Because we losing them.
Rapidly.
Yes,
Even
to the penitentiary or even to the grave. So
young niggas dying faster than us old coons, as they say.
Yeah. So now the parents burying the children.
Yeah, that's out of order.
That's out of order.
All the way out of order.
That's out of divine order.
Yeah.
What you got on that, D. Fusco?
I think it's a lot of elements that come in hand with that. You know what I'm saying? I think, first of all, let's just be realistic. Hell no, we can't save them all. Because all of them don't want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that lightly, but I say it straight up and with passion because, some of them you can still see the light in their eyes. You feel what I'm saying? And I think I had this conversation with you before. Let me make sure I say this right. To educate means to draw out, right? Educate, right? So it's basically... It's a Latin word. Educere, right? It means to draw out. Because sometimes you see the light in some of these kids' eyes, and some of it be flickering, and you want to steady it because you see it about to blow out, and then ain't no coming back from that. So I feel like in educating them, you have to let them know what they have inside. You have to let them know the great things, the great different tangibles that they have. And hopefully they hone into it. But like I said, man, it ain't you got the elements of them going back to the same environments that, like we spoke about the other day, parenting, because that's where it started at, you know what I mean? Because some of cats like us, we don't have the backup or the help in order to be able to, stand on the front line with these cats. You know what I mean? But hey, dudes like us in it for the good fight. But me personally, I'm only gonna be in it for the ones that I feel like, hey, you can get enough of my time because, you want to do something with yourself. You know what I mean? You want something. You just need somebody to help you. You just need that push. You just need somebody to stay on. You might need a nigga to go up on top of you a couple times. Let them know that, you ain't playing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it take that. But you don't want to always have the physical aspect of things because a young dude could come numb to that. You know what I mean? He could just, I ain't gonna do that. Nigga ain't do nothing but beat me. Then you never jump on me, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm beating you, I done did something to you, and I'm telling you why, and I'm giving you these examples, and I'm breaking this down for you, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you'll have more understanding, and you'll get that. So, yeah, I think some of them, like Beloved said, I don't see us saving all these cats, man. But the ones that we can, because they're going to be the special ones. They're going to really do something special in this world, you know what I mean? And they're going to be able to help the next generation behind them because, shit, imagine what the next generation behind them gonna be like, unless it's gonna flop or something. Hell, I don't know. I probably won't be here to see that. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like, it gonna take a real strong cat to be like, hey man, look, I heard what Mr. Trey said, I heard Mr. Tim said, I heard Mr. Toddy said, you know what I'm saying? These cats really care. They come from this. You know what I mean? Mr. Tim and Mr. Toddy, they ain't had they pops, but look how they made it out. Look at the type of fathers that they are. Mr. Trey got his pops at 13, you know what I'm saying? Then he lost them, you know what I mean? So, look at how he turned out, you know what I'm saying? I was a knucklehead once too. I was stupid too out here. I was a goofball out here too. But see, I had to learn and understand that, because niggas that was older than me, niggas will swing on you. Nigga, you get up out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get up off the block. Nigga, you tripping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these cats don't care. Some of you niggas is suckers. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, y'all don't care about these kids, man.
Keep it 99 plus.
All the way, man. Y'all don't care. So, you know, for the ones that do care, I feel like, you know, with certain elements that are against us, you know, that we may have to, you know, weave our way through in this good fight for this new generation of boys to turn on the young men. You know, I just think, you know, we gotta reach one, teach one, man. I think, you know, like Toddy spoke earlier, man, one or two of them is a victory at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's how I initially feel on that, man.
Yeah, you had said something that was kind of profound, and I want to build on that.
Yes, sir.
I lose it, you feel me? But in candle magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And candle magic, flickering flames, denotes that it's a different energy in the
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And the only way that you can rid yourself of a flickering flame is you got to change the energy that's in the room.
Change the energy that's in the room.
Yeah, and that's candle magic. You feel me? So, you know, all them spiritual people that's out here that want to, you know, talk about it, let them build on that.
Yeah. That white candle you were talking about, right? When you talking about putting the white, any candle, okay.
Anytime the flame is flickering,
Yeah.
it denotes that whatever type of energy you trying to attract or repel is in the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when it calms down, that's how you know that the energy change.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So you have to change the energy in the room in order to, you know, get your flame to calm down. You feel me? So you have to tame the flame.
Tame the flame.
Yeah. So I agree. Like that group right there. The overall, nah, you ain't saving these cats.
Hell no.
I sat and listened to a young man tell me how much smarter he is than his mom. I say, so you smarter than your mom?
Yeah.
I say, how you get here?
My mama.
You feel me?
Probably my mama.
Yeah. I say, so if she got you all the way to this point, what make you think you smarter than her? Like, I say, what was the best teacher? It's time. It's experience.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you get to experience something is through time.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody, like we all know, that if you looking to learn, you can learn from anybody, no matter the age group.
No matter.
Right. But anybody that's saying something like that, well, you can't tell me
Nathan.
But what you did do is teach me that you somebody that can't be in my immediate circumference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to still follow me.
Yeah, you gotta get from around me.
If you telling me, like how, you feel me? Because she put you in a situation to be able to get that education that you got. Because that's the only thing you can base that off of.
That's it.
That classroom.
That's it.
Yeah. So if she put you in a situation to get a better education than what she had possibly, potentially, we needed you to get that. I needed you to stand on my shoulders and go up. What we look like going backwards.
Right.
You feel me? So if she put you in a situation to stand on her shoulders to go up, where in your mind did you find a reason that you're going to compare yourself to your mom?
Yeah.
So now you trying to outdo the person that got you where
They got you here.
Instead of elevating yourself, you trying to just outdo, you want to be better than your mom. Oh man, mama always on the top.
Always.
Mama face always on my
Always.
Mama face don't never come down.
Never.
You got to
for nothing and nobody.
Yeah, so and I understand that it's different situations with different individuals and
right
parenting and all that. I'm talking about my mom. I'm talking about child. I'm talking about the boy that live and believe in what mama did. You feel me? There's cats out here that had situations where mama may not have been the best mama.
Right.
Right? But she may have, because she wasn't able to be the best person, she may have had to step away and let grandma be the best.
And you know what be crazy about that I noticed? Them be the ones that love the hardest with their mama.
Yeah.
The ones that mamas be strung out or never in their life, they be the ones that be the hardest, like fight hard trying to get back. You know what I'm saying?
They missing something.
They missing something. You really all in, like you really trying, opposed to your mama that's there every step of the way doing everything she can. Like my mama worked 2-3 jobs. I remember one time. You feel me? I remember staying with her friends because she always had good friends and they was able to let us stay with them and things like that. My mama was able to grab. I remember how she would get our school clothes and things like that. You feel me? And it never dawned on me until I got older. Like, damn, like, but Mom Deuce did a lot for niggas. You know what I'm saying? She put it all the way in. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Never ever, like, this before my daddy got himself together. Like, never ever. And then the thing was, she never talked bad about this nigga. Never said. At my daddy's funeral, if you remember, bro, that's the first. I was like, man, my mama ain't never talked bad about my daddy.
I remember.
He ain't never. I say, I owe you. I pointed her out. Like, oh, you ain't never spoke bad about my. I say everything I ever learned from him, everything he ever did, the drugs, the street stuff, football, it came out of his mouth. She let him tell me that. Mm-hmm. That's a woman in my eyes. You feel what I'm saying? So it inspired me to want to do better things. I could have been front page one time with the rest of my guys, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna put niggas out, but you know what I'm saying? I could have been front page as a Wildcat football player, but something in me told me, boy, I ain't going with them niggas tonight. I'm going home. I went home, bro. 2 nights in a row, I went home. All them niggas went to jail. Everybody, front page. Yeah. They even had nigga front page that was underage. Wasn't even supposed to be front page. Right. You feel me? I ducked that because it was something in me that said, yeah, boy, it wasn't I ain't want to fit in. I ain't want to look cool.
Yeah, you heard somebody's voice.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to the high, boy. Y'all crazy as hell. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of these young cats don't hear that voice.
I remember one time I made the front page, and me and J-Rock was, he was getting his first tattoo. And we were walking down Troop Street. He was on his way home. Well, we was on our way home from school tomorrow. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I said, I'm finna go down here to Big Random house. Y'all probably don't know who Big Random was. But I'm finna go to Big Random house and I'll holler at you in school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got down there. And the whole goddamn Valdosta Police Department was waiting on me at the end of the street. Like, I'm talking about, like, I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
You feel me? That's when whatever the situation was,
right.
Photos of me, I'm talking about, and I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hit that front page. And I was like, dang, like, y'all doing all this for me?
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, lost, like, huh? What? You know, they got guns drawn. Get on the ground, man. Like, high school kid.
Yeah.
I've been in trouble before in my life.
Yeah.
I done caused a lot of trouble, but I ain't never got caught.
You're right.
So now they got me.
Yeah.
Like, what? Huh? And so yeah, I J-Rock escaped the front page, but I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I just came and visited me one time and I said, man, you know you don't supposed to visit nobody in jail, you feel me?
Yeah.
The next day he was in there.
No.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he was underage drinking, him and Twan Jones, man. Shout out to my guys, man.
I want to go back to what the initial conversation where you was talking about the young man saying he's smarter than his mother.
Yeah.
See, and then Trey you went back, you was going where I was going because you thinking about the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a reason. You feel me? You don't know what your mama went through back then. Mm-hmm. That generation, they don't have no type of understanding of the circumstances because we think we had it bad. You know, some of our parents had it worse.
Way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
So when you make a statement like that, yeah, I'm smarter than my mother. She sacrificed her well-being
for you
to put you in a position where you could do more than what she was able to do because her circumstances didn't let her.
You don't got the experience without experience.
You see
at
what I'm
all.
Yeah. So your mentality should be telling you something.
Yeah.
I created you for you to be better. I'm gonna sacrifice what I got going on and make sure you do what I couldn't do because my circumstances wouldn't allow me to go as far
as you did.
Right.
As you can go.
That you can
you
go.
got opportunity.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be the opportunity.
Right.
I'm gonna push you as far as I can push you.
Right.
And you know what's crazy about that time? You still show right there real quick. One time, me and my children was having a conversation at the house one time, and my mom was in the physical then. And and I was telling her like, y'all must think I came from money or something.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know they ain't never.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, y'all must think we had it like y'all got it. They're like, what you mean, Daddy? You ain't been no poor. I
What?
said, what? I said, y'all got it a million times better than me. They ain't believe it.
They never saw it.
They never experienced. So I had to call my mama and let my mama explain to them like, huh? Y'all got my mom used to tell me like, don't you be spoiling them children, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she used to tell me that, but you know how we here, we want our children to have what we didn't have. So of course that came with spoiling, right? But the fact that they thought in their mind that I had it like they got it,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I thought about that, stayed on my mind for like days.
Mm-hmm. You really was bothered.
Yeah, that troubled
Yeah,
me.
that troubled me. Like, nigga, y'all, you really tried me. You crazy? Like, they don't know nothing about in that, you know what I'm saying, having to be in that van. But you and all your siblings. You gotta sacrifice something. You let them go ahead and go on. I remember them conversations, man. I remember sitting in the van, sitting in the truck with you. I remember sitting in the truck with you. Man, we had a 4-hour conversation.
Yeah.
Man, this man built for 4 hours, man, and I'll never ever forget the conversation. Just to sit here and be like, "Dang, bro,
That's crazy.
that's crazy."
You know what I finally accepted, y'all? We got to take another angle.
Got to.
How can they?
You just said some shit
How
then.
can they relate? I always say it. I'm guilty. We all guilty. I always say, boy, y'all gotta. How can they relate to something that they I've never seen?
Never seen.
experienced
So
it.
They don't know.
So when you,
Yeah, you right.
So when Tim talking, I'm talking, you talking, we speaking Spanish to them because they can listen to you, but I never seen this before.
I don't believe it.
Never
Yeah,
like
yeah. What you
I
talking about?
never experienced it, never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So what you saying is basically what it is history.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
it's
saying? That's your history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Man, y'all nigga went through that. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
old
You know what I'm
days.
saying? It's old days. Yeah.
But,
So
but for us to make those sacrifices and give our children all the situations that they got, and then they be the ones that rebel.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you don't make sure that they had it all, and them be the ones that feel like, of course, I need you to be better than me.
Yes.
Of course. Like what are you
Talking about, yeah.
We ain't gonna even go back and forth with that.
At all.
I need you to be better than me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need you to be better than me before you can come back and try to show me up.
Right.
Yeah, because see, that's where that pressure starts being
Yeah,
applied
yeah,
at.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think as parents, man, we got to start letting the children feel that little fire a little bit.
You gotta feel that fire a little
We got
bit.
to stop protecting them from the real world.
Right.
Because what happened in this generation that we talking about,
Mm-hmm.
we lost, that's what happened to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We protected
They
them.
put that
away
with that
from-
cover on them. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, so now, if we don't look at it like that, it's going to keep repeating itself over and over again.
society gonna kill them.
Every-
They gonna kill themselves.
Bro, I was 8 years old, bro. I was 8. I still remember this like it was yesterday. I left the house, and I'm just outside playing. My mama didn't know where I was. I never forget. I get back to the house where we was staying at with her friend Carolyn. Shout out to Miss Carolyn Brown out there in Texas. She said, I come up to the house and I'm thinking everything cool. I never forget I hear Pop That Coochie playing. I never get. I'm crunk. The people out, you know what I'm saying, the rest of my friends, they standing out there. I'm like, yeah, boy out here, yeah, boy out here, my mama them playing that. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Nigga, she opened the door, beat me in front of them niggas, threw all my clothes out and everything. I'm 8. Bro, I'm 8, bro. Threw all, you know how Miss Nikki get down, bro. Threw all my clothes out and beat me. It's broad daylight in front of everybody. In my mind, I'm like, this lady the devil. How could you do this? But you 8, and I don't know where you at. I can't find you. Took it upon yourself to just go out here and just think you could do what you want to do. Yeah, see, I learned then, but I ain't playing with that lady. Because I was a dude that ain't want to be embarrassed. You ain't finna embarrass me. I don't want you to cuss me out. I don't want you to beat me in front of nobody. So I ain't finna do that. And that stuck with me from 8 years old. So when I was staying the night at Cat's house, like, boy, I ain't sneaking out no house, nigga. Y'all crazy as hell. Who? I don't sneak out my own mama house. I ain't finna sneak out. You know, man, you scared. Call it what you want to call it, nigga. We'll stand outside. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that.
So you know what that was, Trey?
What that?
And everybody don't hear fear.
Fear.
That don't exist no more.
At all.
Fear. We didn't do what we weren't supposed to do because we feared what was gonna happen to us.
Man, ain't nobody want no
so
ass beat.
When it was time to pay the price for what you did, and guess what? It started early. You say 8 years old.
8, bro.
It started somewhere 5.
Hell yeah.
You were born scared.
I'm telling you.
It started early. My mama don't play that.
Hell
My mama
no.
don't do, she find
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
So when Tim was talking the other night, we talking about parenting. He was like, I want my kids to hear my voice.
I'm telling you.
No. Before we thought about doing something, we thought about what was gonna happen.
My mama gonna kill me, man.
Yeah, I don't want that smoke, man. So how many? And they don't like to say it, but how many kids now really fear
They mama.
they mama like how we fear?
They
our
don't.
mama?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely don't feel their mama no more.
And it's sad that we can only say mama because some of you niggas ain't out here still on that business. So now it just got to be a woman that's instilling the fear. Or you calling, or you know what I'm saying, because your uncle ain't pulling up, your big brother ain't there, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. So all you doing is looking at, because once a young man, I don't give a damn with you, once you get to a certain age, most young men, man, they'll take their mama. Like you ain't finna whoop me no more, put your hands on me.
But think about it, us three is an example. I had time without a dad in the house, a man in the house. You definitely had time out of the man's house. You had time out of the man's house. We feared our mama.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Man, nigga.
she coming out to the school. Man, she went out to the school.
Mama
and
don't-
Taiwan, like, she gonna
Don't play,
stand on that business.
Mama done knocked me out before. Like, hit me, not make me wake up. I done peed on myself. Like, damn, what just happened? And then she cried.
Yeah, my mama
And then
You feel me?
And then you used to have to watch. Your siblings get it.
Yeah.
You came with the house with one sibling. You used to watch what she did to them, so that'll scare you.
Bro, let me
Man,
go ahead. Let me cut your wisdom out. Yeah. Be real with it. I'm 21 years old. 20. I just left college. I'm staying at my mama's house. Bro, she would be my little brother. It scared me out my sleep from past things. I jumped up and ran to the step. I say, huh? She was like, boy, what's wrong with you? Nobody called you. And I say, damn, like to the point where I'm thinking I'm next.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and I'm grown at this time, and she picked at me so bad. She like, boy, what was wrong with you? I was like, I ain't even gonna lie. I heard you beating that nigga. I thought I was next.
Yeah, you was in
You
line.
feel me? I was in line. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that part right there. These new millennials, they don't have that. They don't see that. It ain't they ain't, man, I ain't worried about my mama coming to do this. Even if she is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the outside influences. I don't know if it's the music. I don't know if it's the TV shows. I don't know what it is to make a nigga feel like, boy, I don't give a damn about none of that. My mama ain't gonna do nothing to me.
And then it's friendship, Trey. It's
Oh yeah, you befriending them. Yeah.
when there's no man in the house and the son, we develop these friendships. We develop these friendships with our boys. We develop these friendships, but
Not me.
Hell no.
and she wasn't trying to be our friend.
Hell no.
She'll beat us, hurt our feelings, let us pop, cry, and she say, I'm your mama, you'll get over it.
Yeah.
And guess what? We got over it.
Yeah.
That was our mama.
Yeah.
I ain't had
You
no
know?
relationship like that
You
with
know
my
what I'm
son.
saying?
Nah.
So this dude, they developing these friendships, and guess what? The child get more comfortable each time.
Mm-hmm.
The more you befriend me, I'm comfortable. Now I'm talking to you like you one of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
Now
what
we
I'm saying?
cool.
Yeah.
Now we cool. So now I can try you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you feel like. That's
Hell yeah.
At least that's what they're gonna evolve.
Hell
into.
yeah.
But I was thinking about that when Trey was talking about the fact that when his brother getting a whipping and he thought he was lit. Like my mom had 7 boys, right?
Yeah.
But if you get a whooping, like she probably just go ahead and whoop everybody for old
stuff, yeah.
Everybody get a whooping. Like so every time John do something, everybody finna get a whooping.
Now y'all alive.
Yeah.
We used to be alive.
Yeah, like niggas under the bed, niggas in the closet, trying to hide.
Yep.
Everybody finna get a whooping.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about every time, ain't no one person getting no whooping.
No.
Nah, No, man. John could be the one, and I keep saying John because John was the one that was always doing something.
Yeah. He the oldest,
He
right?
was the oldest, yeah. So John was always doing something, and every time he get a whooping, everybody finna get a whooping, man. You got except for like Mo and Pop.
Yeah.
Look, the big ones,
Yeah.
everybody get a whooping.
Head tore.
Everybody, you up under the bed, you high, you try to wrap up in the cover, putting on 2 or 3 pound pants. Man, everybody finna get a whooping, man.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Yeah.
I used to run under the bed.
Yeah, man, my mama ain't play no games, man. So shout out to the mama that don't play no games.
No games.
Yeah.
Big shout out to y'all, man. For real.
Especially my grandson, mama. She don't play no games with my boy.
At all.
She don't play no games.
Yeah.
And Rachel don't play no games either.
That's right. That's right.
So shout out to my mamas that don't play no games. Man.
Yeah, we got to turn this corner, man.
I'm talking about
Like
like a
you
goddamn.
Something up, trying to provide them with a lot they had.
Yeah.
Nah, man, knock their head off.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For real. Cause like I'm telling you, we came up, it was fear for me.
Yeah. It was for me. For
I
me
was
too.
Scared. What?
Yeah.
Don't tell my mom. Man, don't tell my mom, boy.
And that go back to that same situation what we were talking about yesterday at DJ Tremaine when they started saying, like, they don't think they lying. Because they trying to tell their truth.
Yeah.
They think it ain't no lie because it's your side of the story.
That cause you ain't got to the root of what even started.
Yeah.
I ain't saying that maybe that I ain't tripping or that I ain't have, cause at the end of the day, sometimes you could be like, damn man, you know, my mama might have been tripping or did this, but what was the reason? Damn, boy, I had said such and such about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
She ain't say
They
nothing.
walk it down.
Week came back up, I ain't did this. She ain't say nothing. She done let about 4 or 5 things slide.
Yeah,
Now I done got the hell beat out of me.
Yeah,
And now I'm like, damn, she just jumping on me. But the whole while, she done laid out everything.
yeah, it's stacking up.
What, you thought I ain't see that? You thought I ain't hear that?
Thought you got away?
Thought you got away? Come on, man.
You gonna pay for everything.
You gotta pay for everything, man. You gotta pay for that, man. And
So when you back to the situation, like when we deal with just looking at the young folks, like even the ones that I be talking to and just listening at them, like they think what they be saying be the actual fact.
actual facts,
Like
bro.
last night we got one, he just turned 16. So we was he was trying to apply for a job.
Mm-hmm.
So we jumping the rope and doing what we got to do, but we got me, Chris, and Artie. We shooting questions at like an interview type question, like, so what make you think what qualify you for this job? We shooting y'all kind of, man, my boy ain't got anything. You like, what you talking about? But if you sit down and talk to him, you'll think he know everything. Yeah. But we saying, okay, so we finna run you through this interview process real quick. All of us shooting questions at him. And he ain't like, what you think you gonna get out of that response
Right.
like that?
Right,
Everything he saying, he talking down on himself.
right.
Like, you know, we trying to, so at the end of the conversation, we start getting them questions like, hey, look here, man, this how you respond to something.
I was just finna say, yeah.
Yeah.
As you showing them something now, you understand it. Look, this is what you're supposed to say. It's
That's
a
right.
teachable moment. Let me tell you this. I don't want to just think I'm jumping on you, because if you out here just scolding a nigga and you ain't telling them why,
Yeah.
they ain't gonna understand what's going on. Let me tell you why I asked you these questions. You got to be able to respond and say this. Know this. This is what you supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. And then if that, maybe you can get that light to start.
That's
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
that's right. So my biggest issue with these young folk, man, now that group that we talking about, them Gen X's, them Gen Z's, and them millennials,
Yeah.
them the ones that they know everything.
Everything.
You can't tell them nothing. You feel me? Or the only time you can tell them something if y'all one-on-one. They don't want to be talked.
Yeah.
They don't want to be talked to in the public like that. If you talk to them in the public, they instantly become on the defensive.
Okay, so let me ask you something. When he just kind of let veggie back in on what Toddy said, in turning that corner, is that the approach that we have to take? Do we have to, you know, like how we've been kind of did tonight? You know what I'm saying? Do we have to get that one-on-one, not in front of their peers and things like that? You know what I'm saying? Or is it both? Like, I'm gonna strain you now, and I'm gonna give it to you here too. Or do you step one-on-one and in the one-on-one conversation, like, hey, nah, I'm already telling you this here, so you get around your little partners, I'm gonna treat you the same way. If you know what I'm saying?
So the first thing you do is make that initial contact.
Yeah.
So when you make that, that's that criminal justice conversation. Right
There you
there,
go.
feel me? You have to make that initial contact. That's
Okay.
the first step. So when you make that initial contact and you start and you give him the opportunity to know that, look here, my boy, we ain't gonna keep on talking.
Yeah, we ain't gonna keep on
So-
talking.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give you the game right now.
Yeah.
So the next time when we get to this spot right here, ain't no more talking.
No
now.
more talking.
I gave you the game.
I gave you the game, yeah.
Because now you ain't gonna believe what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
Right. So you make sure that at first, you know, if it ain't so heinous that you got to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
you give him you shoot some free game out there and try to tell him like, hey, look here, man, this ain't how you play that right there, man. You feel me? And you try to gain some trust with him. Hopefully you can gain a little relationship with him where he feel like he can talk to you about
Yeah,
that
right.
type of stuff. But then, of course, we know that you gonna fumble again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Now, according to how the situation played out, that's how we gonna play it. You
Yeah, that's
feel
how we
me?
gonna play it.
If it's so bad that it's like you saying forget all that what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah, we got
forget
cool.
it then, you feel me?
How- we-
But if I saw you trying to display something like what you
At least
saw
a little
something-
something. I guess I get what.
I
Yeah.
saw you trying to display something
Yeah.
in the conversation, like you tried to back out of that conversation and the pressure kept being applied to you. Then there's another time where we can talk about it. 'Cause
Yeah,
now, I
yeah.
saw you trying to use those tactics, so let me show you how to get out the next step.
Right, right.
That's those action steps, right?
Yeah.
That's them obstacles.
That's my yeah.
Yeah, you got the obstacle, you got to pick you some action steps after that. So the first one didn't work, we got to go to the second action
That's
step.
right.
And you start trying to, that's how you build a relationship. And that's those teachable moments that
Right.
we're talking about. Because if we ain't, you just can't beat them.
Nah, hell
You know what I
no.
mean? 'Cause just be, like you say, they'll become immune to
Mm-hmm.
it.
And that's what the biggest thing they're missing. See, it was unwritten rules of life that we knew. They weren't written, but we knew it. You ain't gonna disrespect your mama. When somebody grown talking to you, you gonna listen regardless. I'm not finna have no debate with you, Tim. Regardless of what you saying, I'm not finna challenge.
Yeah, we ain't
you.
finna go back and
At this, somebody grown talking to you, you sit there and you listen.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying? But see now, like he said, the mentality is I want to challenge you. I know everything. You can't talk to me in front of my friends. I gotta pull you to the side. So that's what we gotta do with that generation that's coming up. You gotta get back to those basic fundamentals, those unwritten rules that we already knew naturally. You knew these rules like you walking down the street.
Damn right.
You ain't finna disrespect mama. It's things, if you doing something, you gonna hide it. It was fear. And when grown people talk to you, sit there and listen. Yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no.
Damn
ma'am.
right.
I ain't going back and forth with you like Tim always say this. I only debate my equals.
That's it. Everybody else I teach.
Everybody else I teach.
That's it.
So in order for you to
That's Dr.
learn,
Clark, that ain't me. That's Dr. Clark.
yeah, but in order for you to learn something, you got to sit there and listen.
That's right.
So that's how you get taught. So those unwritten rules that we automatically knew, well, it don't matter who was around, we already knew. We already knew when we going to the public place, you gonna sit down and shut up or you get your head knocked
I'm
off.
trying to tell
See,
you.
we already knew these things. Somehow, that got shuffled in the mix. So now, we ain't respecting our mama.
You know exactly where the shuffle come at. You know exactly where the shuffle come from. The shuffle came from when society started saying you got to allow your children to have a voice. Yes, you do got to allow your children to have a voice, but you're gonna have to put a parental control on their voice. Because if you allow them to have a voice and it's free, this is the result of what you get. You're gonna have to have the parental control button on that
I'm
voice.
trying to tell you.
Yeah, you're gonna have a voice, but it's only so far you're gonna go with that. Now before we start, before the conversation become physical.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So the fact that society said, oh, the children's voices has been muffled, they're not being able to express themselves, they're not this and they're not that. So now our children, right, took umbrage of that. And now they just gone.
Took the structure away.
Yeah.
All of it.
They threw the roof with they oh man, they don't know what he talking about. What you mean? How can somebody who experienced the exact same thing you going to don't know what he talking about? I tell my grandson will be 10 on February 1st, and I'll be 50 on August the 24th, right? And I tell my boy, I say, how many times do 10 go into 50? 5 times. So that means I done live 5 times your life.
Yeah.
5 times.
5 times.
How you gonna tell me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If I'm telling you this what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
this what it is.
That's what it is.
You see what I'm saying? So ain't no way you gonna be. I'm not gonna debate a 10-year-old. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write this in stone because I know for a fact I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So just like y'all got access to Google and all that, I got access to Google. So I'm gonna make sure I say it right.
Yeah.
So I know when it's time for me to say it, I said it right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I said it all the way right.
So for ain't no way you gonna outpoint me. You feel me? Ain't no way if me and my 10-year-old grandson play basketball, I ain't gonna let him beat me.
Hell nah.
He got to be crazy. We play football. I ain't gonna let him beat me. My son finally beat me racing when I was like 48 years old. And he was like, me, him, Rachel, and Destiny was at the track and they wanted to race.
Oh, it's been slick recently. You ain't never tell me that.
So he finally beat me.
Yeah.
I'm 48 years old. It's time.
Yeah,
He
it's
should
time.
have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he finally got his chance to win, right? And I said, man, I've been waiting on you to start winning. You took too long. You feel me? So for him to finally get over the hump and win, I ain't never gonna let you beat me, man. You got to beat me. You feel me? I ain't gonna never let my grandson beat me in basketball. You gonna have to beat me. I ain't gonna let you beat me in Madden. If you gonna win, you got to win.
You got to win.
I ain't letting you do nothing. Right. I ain't gonna let nobody hit me. You feel me? I ain't gonna let you do nothing. You supposed to, you know how they say you gotta let him win sometime. I said, like, you got to be crazy. Nah, if he gonna win, he gotta win on his own.
Cause life ain't gonna let him win.
How? Especially not no black man.
Nah, he ain't gonna give you nothing.
Yeah,
You gotta go get your
I ain't
win.
letting nobody do nothing.
Hell no.
If you did it, you did that.
You know they started giving out them participation trophies.
Yeah, nigga participated.
You don't get nothing from me, baby. You got to win.
I believe in that.
Yeah, you got to win over here, man.
And I got to say this because like a situation me and Seti B was having, a conversation we was having about a situation, and his daughter was at a party or whatever, and something happened where I guess one of the girls at the party was getting into it or something with her dude, and the dude pulled up. So the mama outside like, hey man, y'all got to come on back in the house, you know what I'm saying? Trying to tell the dude, the lead, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? This nigga pulled back up to this woman's house. When a lady asked, this nigga like draw down on her.
In Valdosta.
This is Valdosta. Pull 5. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm like, bro, you can't think that. Listen, man, you can't. Let me tell you something, man. That's where saving you niggas, you know, it take a turn.
Yeah.
Because we you know what I'm saying. One thing ain't no saving you, bro. You don't cross that line, bro. You don't. How you think you finna pull a pistol on a woman at her house because she's asking girls to come back in? That could have went totally left, and if she would have been gangster, it might have would have went real bad for you, my boy. She couldn't have been none of my mama or my auntie or my sister or nobody like that and called me talking about that. My daughter couldn't have been at no part. Man, when I'm talking to Cub, I like, my boy, what you had did? You know what I'm saying? What you had said? Your daughter was over there. Yeah. What we talking about? You feel me? Because now that's when it turns left. And all I'm saying is in wanting to, with everything in me, save you guys and give all the knowledge and wisdom that someone else passed on to me, man. When you do things like that, bro, you yeah, you become one of them other ones. You know what I'm saying? Now we got to put you over here. You want to act like a grown man. You're gonna be treated like one, because one thing about it, two things for sure. Something gonna make you respect something out here in this world, and either you gonna learn that the hard way. Cause see, life ain't gotta always teach you certain lessons that you could have listened to at home. Yeah. You could have got some of these gems at home. Now you let life come out here and beat you up, and you might have been beat up for some years, and now you got all these war wounds, and now you're tired. Now you look 50 and you 25. Cause you done let life beat you up because you ain't want to take them lessons at home that mama was trying to tell you. If daddy that he trying to tell you, if an uncle trying to tell you, if a big homie is somebody trying to tell you. Yeah, man, you gotta respect something, man. First, respect yourself. Respect yourself enough to be like, yeah, I ain't gonna go out here doing this goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you be a clown, you just become a part of the circus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just straight up, man. So I just think that, you know, some of you cats, man, that got these chances, and that people really out there trying, man, take that chance, man. Take that. I ain't saying everybody. Some people could be leading you astray. You know what I mean? But you know when you get some good game and some good knowledge and, you know what I mean, some good advice, and somebody really trying to put something into you and really do something for you, man. Yeah, man, take that in, man. And for them other ones, man, you know, I just pray for you.
The crazy thing about it is, like, when we die, right? Mm-hmm. The earth don't reject our bodies. You feel me? Mm-hmm. The earth don't accept it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you was in the ocean and you drown, right? Mm-hmm. The ocean will let you float for a second. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't gonna stay floating though. Mm-hmm. If you drown, you're gonna go down and you're gonna come back up. And if somebody don't find you, you going back down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the earth always accept them bodies. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So don't ever, what these young people got now is no fear of
dying. Yeah, that's the scary part.
Like they looking forward to, and the world mainstream media, the world, like, look at the shows that everybody watch. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, all it's about is murdering folks and
fighting.
That's it. So the world gonna always accept your body. This earth, and that'll be another story, but I feel like personally that's the reason why the earth is facing like global warming and all that, because the earth done lost its balance. When your body don't get the chance to go back to the earth, you losing. Cause ain't nothing on the earth is new.
Nothing.
Yeah, you feel me? Like everything that's on the earth was already here. Mm-hmm. You just learn how to use the stuff that was on the earth. Like you ain't pulling nothing from Mars, bringing it here, making no cars out of it. You see what I'm saying? Everything that's on the earth is where everything came from.
That's right.
So the earth was able to maintain a certain weight. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So if the earth maintains a certain weight, it's accepting everything that's on the earth.
Right.
Right? So the stuff that's on the earth got to go back to the earth. Right? Just like Lion King in a circle of life. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. It's always a revolving door. People gonna die every day. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, and the reason why I say that this culture, these young folks in this deaf culture that they got right now, because I ain't a part of the deaf culture.
Nah, hell no. I like that.
So the ones that's a part of the deaf culture and the drug culture and all that, they don't mind giving themselves back to the earth. Cause like ain't no getting out of the game. You gonna pay something.
You gotta pay that price.
Yeah.
But you got to pay that price.
You gonna pay something.
Something.
Yeah, somewhere, somehow you gonna pay for something or your action that you do on.
And that's that value we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they feel like their life has no value.
So
if I feel like, if I'm living, I don't value my life, I just do whatever. Like you just said, that young man did that. You don't know who in this woman's house or nothing. You going to somebody else's spot.
You feel me?
How you value your life?
Them niggas must done died before. That's what it got to be done happen. They know what's going. They know what's up over
There
there.
got to be something over there.
They
trying
got.
to
They
get to.
got to be something they trying to get to.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Do they even think? No, they don't. I'm gonna say I know they don't.
They
think.
Can't think,
They
man.
don't think before they react to nothing.
Nothing. Just man, come on, man. You put.
No
Boy.
sense in nothing.
So with life as we know it today, with this deaf culture that we living in, right? And we see these young boys. That's why I say I agree. Like, nah, ain't no saving. How you gonna save somebody who ain't gonna mind dying?
That's why you got to be realistic with it. They be like, y'all ain't trying. Who ain't trying?
Yeah. How you can't save?
You can't say all niggas don't care about dying.
Beat a nigga who don't mind dying. Like, he gonna fight harder. You wait. Ain't no way you gonna match his energy. Like, he wanna die. It's just like how people be saying about the Arabs in Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, and all of these lands, when they tie a bomb up and blow them up and somebody else up.
They already set.
They don't mind.
Yeah. Y'all need to send them niggas over there. That's where they need to go.
All y'all soldiers trying to come back home. These
Yeah.
cats saying they don't matter to me.
I'm talking about dying right here.
So you going into the fight thinking about your girl and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You trying to do everything you can to get back home. These folks saying, my boy, when we get in this situation, we all going
You know
down.
what I'm telling you?
Yeah, ain't nobody going home.
Nobody ain't going home.
Forget about that home
You
stuff.
kiss him and tell him about your holler at you. You can leave all that. Give all that up.
I hope you had kissed him.
I'm telling you.
Crib. So when you came over here,
Straight
it's
crash
over
dummy.
with.
It's over with.
Yeah. So ain't no way on earth you gonna say that it's some saving these boys. Nah, that generation is lost right now.
Lost.
Yeah, that one is lost. They fearless.
Fearless.
Right? So with them being fearless, how you gonna say that? Now get them ones that's
They forever. They just like that young man we just seen. Tell it on himself.
yeah, he had his wits in, bro.
He just
I ain't never seen no shit like
He
that.
had his wits in, bro.
That's
When you
crazy.
come-
witnessed it. I did this. Then right after that, you said what he did.
And then he killed himself.
How you value life?
So you ain't got no value. See, when people start
That's
making
crazy.
these machines something to play with, people killing each other, not playing with them.
Playing with guns.
Like real guns.
Come on, real gun. Like it's a toy.
How you play with a gun?
With a gun.
Deadly weapon.
So when you get to the point where y'all sit in the car and everybody clicking and cocking and pulling, what you expect to happen?
Yeah.
So we can't be naive no more. Just
Nah.
like the doctor said, that's why I start talking to these children, start talking to the parents.
Mm-hmm.
Because the parents sitting back looking,
Now what you think will happen next?
yeah, like what's up? If you ain't as a parent getting in between your child and the street, you
In the
become,
beginning stage.
yeah, you got to become a buffer between the streets and your child. You got to win them. Cause the streets got everything to offer and everything to lose.
And guess what that is? The process in which you spoke about.
Yeah.
That's the process. Cause you don't, like you said, you don't control the outcome. But if I gotta get between all this and I gotta do this, that's the process. If I don't continue this process on, I can't get mad about the outcome because I ain't never gave up.
Yeah, cause I fought to the
I
end.
fought to the end. Yeah, ain't nobody fighting to the end.
Like you saying they sitting back, they gonna ease a little forward. They gonna ease a little forward.
And next thing you know, they
They
gone.
gonna ease. Once they get past that halfway point, ain't
It's
no
over.
putting them back.
It's over.
Ain't none of that.
Ain't no putting them back.
Now you hollering about, I don't know where he at. I done tried. I ain't studying. He out there somewhere. He ain't finna be.
So I'm at the hospital.
Man, come on.
I'm at the doctor office. I'm gonna say this before we got to get up off here. I know y'all boy got a babysit and all type of lines. But I was at the doctor's appointment with my daddy today, right? And I was just looking, you know, I'm an observer, right? So man, that's during the time that me and Rachel was texting each other. Well, we had been texting all morning, but that's one of the times when we were texting. And I said, you know what? I'm sitting in here. We at the cancer center. So you know, like we in the chemotherapy part. So you know, like this life and death, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm looking around at these people and how they talking to these nurses and what you mean? How long I got to be here? What you did? In my mind, I'm saying to myself like, y'all act like it's their fault y'all in here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like they trying to help you out, and you disrespecting these people who trying to help you save your life or giving you a chance. So I'm texting Rachel. I'm saying like, have you ever noticed that? And she responded. I'll read to you what she said, but the way she responded, I was like, dang, I thought I was the only one to think like that. Like I'm sitting here looking at these people straight up disrespect the people that's trying to save you. You feel me? So she said I had no idea we was in the time that we in. I had no idea that we would come to this time. She said, nah, I'm just not used to this. You feel me? Well, people out here trying to save your life. You telling them, what you touching me for? Get your hand up. I'm observing the room. And I ain't finna let my dad disrespect no nurse. And he my daddy. You feel me? Like, hey man, chill out. These folks trying to help you. They ain't the one that's in here. You with.
Yeah, you go to unplug and shit on niggas. I tell you what, nigga, take all this out the goddamn wall. I tell you what, hurry up and get them up out of here. Then what? Since you want to die, nigga. I tell you what.
Stop wasting our time.
Yeah, man, quit playing.
So she said, my grandma used to tell me it costs nothing to be kind.
Nothing.
You feel me? Whether it's a smile or a word, it literally costs you nothing.
Nothing.
So these people in here literally trying to help you save your life.
That shit almost get you emotional, bro, when you be thinking about the good fights you be trying to fight and niggas out here
Trying their best to
trying
lose.
their best to lose, bro. You done gave a nigga everything in the world.
And you trying your best to lose.
I'm saying the value of life, it don't.
There's no more value.
Peace, man. No value,
what
right?
we said at DJ Jermaine, when you don't got no morals, principles, or values, give me one thing that the deaf culture stand on.
Death. That's it. That's it.
Crashing out.
Crashing out.
They
Straight crashing out. Crash dummies. That's it.
Straight crash. Like,
The
everything
death
they
culture.
do is based around killing themselves.
Whether it's with drugs or guns, yeah.
Or sex and
Yeah.
death,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, it's no value.
it's a straight death
It's a
culture.
straight death culture.
Right? So how you combat a person that don't even care about that? They already got their death planned out. I'm telling people now, hey man, go ahead and get some insurance so you chilling, man.
I'm telling
Yeah. You should have it anyway.
you. Yeah.
Right? You don't need to be out here
Selling plates and shit.
GoFundMe,
Yeah,
trying-
selling plates and
especially when
standing on the corner.
The culture is
Yeah.
a deaf culture, bro.
You can't act like you blind to it.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. You can't act like you blind to
Can't
it
be blind to it when they promote it.
when they
It's in
promoting
your
it.
face every
They
single
promoting
day.
it.
When we was children, bro, we didn't see as much violence on TV. Like,
Y'all said y'all was an 8-time win. Y'all seen the gun.
Trey was deaf.
Talking about a nigga had a pistol.
So what did that promote?
The people gave the young people permission to carry. Like, how you a police officer gonna pass by a young man with a gun and you know he ain't old enough to have a gun?
No, he ain't old enough.
But the rules say I can't question him.
You know what they say?
The rules say you can't say nothing to a person because it open carry.
They need a curfew for these niggas.
They got a curfew.
They got a curfew.
They don't enforce it. Yeah, you crazy as hell. When I swear, when I was in Texas, where I got here, let you be outside at a certain time. Them nigga, I don't pick me up.
They did it last year.
Yeah, what we need to do to help enforce that? That's what them city council meetings be.
Yeah, that's what the city council meeting be. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is this though, they killing people in the broad daylight.
Oh yeah, you right.
Yeah, so what the hell the curfew gonna do?
You right.
You said the rules say you can carry it, but guess what the message saying when you do that?
Kill everything.
Go ahead and kill yourself.
Yeah. Jump, nigga.
That's what they saying.
Like,
the rules say you can carry it, so the message is go ahead and kill
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, like Mr. Clark and Sounds on the roof.
Jump, nigga.
Kill yourself, right? So if the people telling the children, like you know for a fact that these young men and women ain't old enough to be carrying no gun. You ain't old enough to obtain no carry license or nothing.
None of that.
You can't even go to no store and buy no gun.
None of that.
How you can carry?
And they know a gun comes with a big responsibility.
But you card me.
But you
And
live.
goddamn, I'm 40 years old, and you carded me, nigga.
You don't card me though.
But you ain't said nothing about this nigga that the pistol bigger than him.
So that's that death culture that we talking about. What you mean? Like, ain't no way you gon' we fighting a battle that ain't even ours, man. Every day, Toddy, I be sitting back and I be brainstorming and I be thinking about how we going into these schools and talking to these numb children.
Numb.
They numb.
Fighting an uphill battle.
And you know what they mean when they say no, irresponsible. Like, don't,
Yeah, nothing.
they ain't like we.
Like, nigga, hear me talking to you, nigga?
Yeah, you feel me?
Hey, what's happening?
Like nothing. So you talking to a bunch of children that numb. Like they don't got no,
And no answer.
like, huh?
Like beat the dead horse.
What?
I don't know.
Who?
What are your goals?
What you go? What is that?
What do you like to do?
Huh? What? That's the response from 12 and 13.
This way. So what? When you get out of school today, you got to bust. What's the first thing you gonna do?
Get high.
That's what. And then the next day, what's the first thing you gonna do?
Get high.
Same thing.
So you done got high every day this week. What did you learn from that?
What you progress?
What did you progress?
What's your progress in that?
Dang, I ain't never.
Progress? It's straight going backwards.
Progress.
Just imagine, like, say for instance, you got yourself a Kiora, Shamanti, Rent Money, and all these people who preach health
Mm-hmm.
on their pages, on their social media. They all talking about health, this and eating better and all this, right? And people saying, my nigga, I ain't finna do that. I ain't even finna attempt to do that. Until you run into a situation where you got a choice to do it. Now you wanna call Rent Money. Hey, Rent, you can make me some burgers. Now you at the end of the road, and now you want somebody to try to save you. So all the stuff that could possibly help. Just think about our eating habits and our food, our diets and all that, right? I know what I'm talking about, but I can't quote the exact dates and all that. But I get it back to y'all, because you know I got it. But if y'all don't remember, y'all old enough to remember the Matchbox and Hot Wheel cars. They was metal.
Yeah.
They used to be metal. I used to collect cars, but you know, Matchbox and Hot Wheels got sued.
I didn't know that.
Cause the paint on the toys had lead in it, and they say lead triggers aggression in a human body, right? So they did a study on lead, and lead is in most of the water that we drink. That's why people tell you stop drinking from the tap. If you can go back and do the knowledge to the water and how much lead is possessed in the tap water, so guess where we growed up drinking that? In Project Out Water Hole, right? And all this was some aggressive, right? So where the young folks drinking that? You think they gonna go buy a bottle of Eternal? They getting it out those faucets, right? And that's just one element.
Hell yeah.
Lead. Just go back and when y'all do it, we need to talk about that. Lead in the water. Lead, and then you got, you know, it's a conspiracy theory when they say the chemtrails in the air, right? And they're dropping magnesium down, and magnesium is another form of aggression. So wherever you see the most chemtrails at, that's where you see the most violence at. You can ask my wife when we be riding. I said it's gonna be when I took a picture. We were riding to Orlando and I saw the plane just putting that smoke over there. I said, you see that? She's like, yeah. I said, we almost in Orlando. I said, I guarantee you tonight somebody you gonna see that helicopter in the air. And now the helicopter is always in the air around my brother's neighborhood. So I said, I guarantee you tonight you'll see that helicopter in the air. Man, listen. Cause wherever you have to think about the infrastructure like in places like this. Now I probably get in trouble for saying stuff like this. Howard and Miss Crew. But Valdosta is so old that, you know, the pipes up on the ground here is made out of metal. And you know what comes from rusted metal?
Nah, them
Lead
poison.
Yeah, so what your waters, now on top of the ground you got PVC pipes and all that on top of the ground. But up under the ground what you got?
Hell, the majority of them houses on the south side, lead based.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you got people with these videos and these commercials saying if you have drank water from this place at this certain time, you might be entitled to some money. On Camp Lejeune. Drinking the water there. Right? Why? So if you think it's just at that spot?
Right.
Look at what happened to the people in Detroit. Flint, Michigan. The water. Look what happened to Dion and them over there at Jackson State. So you think that's the only way? It's everywhere like that.
Everywhere.
It's all in. That's why I always tell y'all, hey, put some bottled waters in your house, man. Stop drinking like that faucet and all that. You can't be, hey.
I ain't drunk faucet water since I was little, boy.
So
We
I
had
say all
to.
that to say we are in a time right now where a lot of the stuff that we take for granted is the stuff that killing us. Yeah, cause we say, I done been doing it this long. And like, for instance, take me, for instance, I say, I don't eat no pork. You say, I still ate, my nigga ain't killed me yet. And my grandmama used to eat pork. I say, yeah, your grandmama used to also feed her pigs. You don't feed no pig.
Right.
So what's the need pig? Your grandma used to feed hers. So she know what that pig was eating. Your grandma used to feed her chicken, throw the corn out there. So she know what that chicken was eating. Right? What your pig was eating?
I'm telling you.
You think you still eating the same pig that your grandma ate? Imagine that. My grandma been gone for 33 years maybe. So you think I'm still eating the food that was here when she was around?
I'm telling you.
It's a different world, different vegetation.
Definitely different.
Yeah. Just think about all the possibility of the real stuff that's really happening, and then, but we don't like to think about stuff like,
Yeah, you tripping.
Nigga, you tripping, nigga. Yeah, but just think about it. Just give yourself some time to think about what if. Just think about what if what that book or YouTube or Google or whatever you done found that knowledge at, what if they telling the truth?
Right.
What if Rent Money, Kiora, Chamonti, and all these people, what if they telling the truth? About all that meat and all that? What if?
What if?
Right? So, the world got us in such a low place that everything down here, we loving it. We ain't thinking about none of that stuff on the high. Man, I ain't finna do all of that, man. That's too much work. We cool with watching, killing and robbing and stealing and sex on TV all day. We cool with that. So, I asked y'all this question, Trey, I asked you this question a long time ago. I said, what's better? Is it your food diet or is it your brain diet? Which one is better?
Gotta be a balance.
How could you? You have to think about what you're gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to mean that your thoughts got to be better than your physical diet, right? Because you got to think about
What you gonna put in your
what you
body?
gonna put in your body, right? So imagine if you sit home all day looking at robbing, killing, shooting, and stealing like on Grand Theft Auto and Black Ops. You try to get them bodies. What other little game? Roadblock and what other game is? Fortnite. That's what we do all day: killing and robbing and stealing and picking up prostitutes and selling drugs on the game. That's what the game do now. When we came up, we played sports. Mortal Kombat, you feel me?
Street fight.
Yeah, Street Fighter, yeah.
Double dribble,
Double
nigga.
dribble, you feel me? Tecmo mode,
Yeah.
right? Now it's all about the guns. Who can get the most guns? Who can buy the most guns? Who can... So what process is it better? Is it
That's
your,
real.
your thought process? Cause what you been overwhelmed with? Violence,
Violent.
blood.
Yeah.
So they was telling us that the world is desensitizing us to murder. So that's why it's so easy for me to kill you. Right? If we continue to sit here and say, my nigga this and my nigga that, the minister said, what if we change saying my nigga to my brother? How could you kill your brother? It's okay to kill another nigga, but would it be that easy to kill somebody that you said my brother to? What's happening, my brother?
I got a different type of respect for
What's
you.
happening, black man?
Yes, sir.
Right? But if we keep saying, what's up, my nigga? That gonna keep a separation of boundaries right
Yeah.
now. At any given day and time,
That's right.
I can do something to you.
That's right.
I ain't got,
You just another nigga.
Yeah, that's another nigga.
yeah. So if we don't at some point in time remember that our thoughts is better than anything else. Thoughts is the first thing to anything. Everything that happened came from a thought. If you're a Bible person, say in the beginning was the word.
The word.
The word became flesh. But it was a thought process.
Man, it was a thought process. That's crazy.
It's a thought process. So now somebody is
word.
controlling what we think about
Yeah.
all day. Somebody is placating to our lower nature. Everything below the belt. Everything below our root chakra. It's the root and down. If you do anything above your shoulders, where your crown is located, they say, oh man, they gonna make you look like you crazy. They gonna say, oh, that nigga think he know everything. Don't mess with that nigga. So they alienate you. Somebody always gonna come and challenge your words. Why? Cause you one of these cats that sitting around here reading these books.
You going against the grain.
Yeah, so they gonna say, oh, that nigga that think he know everything. So who we at war with? It ain't flesh and blood. It's principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness. That's up in high places. People putting stuff in front of us, and that's what we gravitating to.
Manipulation.
Yeah, they controlling your mental. It's a mind control world, man. We done left from a brick and mortar society to a remote. Ain't no, you feel me? You can stay home and work all day now. So C-19 ushered in remote work. Yeah, you ain't got to leave the house. No. So a lot of businesses, establishments closed down. They working from home. We just line up our people at the crib. Make sure everybody got that internet.
Right.
5G. We live up under radiation, man. So, and we to blame parents solely, it's out of the question. You can't solely blame parents.
Can't solely do that.
But you can blame each and every individual that say, I ain't got time to be trying to
There you go.
put knowledge to nothing.
There you go.
Each and every individual is your choice to make to say, I'm going to eat that pork or I'm not.
That's right.
Why? Go ahead and sit there and do the knowledge to it and tell me some benefits that the pork offer. Just get it to me. I'll wait. How you gonna have something that offer you something if it got one vein and it's between its toes? So when you eating the pig feet, that's where all the pus and all that come from. It got one vein, man. So that's why if you ever notice a pig, it always rolling around in the mud because it's trying to cool itself off because it's so full of toxin. It's always hot. That's why he roll around in the mud. It ain't like he's just a filthy animal. He rolling in the mud because he's trying to clean himself. He only got one vein. They go between his hooves. Do the knowledge to it. Call me back. You feel me? The pig, you know, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said the pig was made out of a cat, rat, and a dog.
It was made.
Yeah, it was made. It was a grafted animal. But it was made for medicinal purposes. So all the medicines that you take, that's where it came from. The pig. It's a poisonous animal. Medicine is poison that's under control. So if you take too much medicine, what happens to you?
Overdose.
Yeah. If you don't take enough,
you die.
You die.
Oh, you sit here.
yeah. So medicine is poison under control, man. So somebody manipulating and playing with your mental. You don't have to have that. But if we sit back and we just try to make, what we gonna do is fix it up in our head to say why it's okay for us.
Right.
That's all right, hey man, look my nigga, know what I'm saying? I ain't died yet.
Right.
But yeah, it's a slow process.
Right.
It ain't no instant death. It's a prolonged process. That's gonna go, and then when your body start breaking down, and people start telling you, look here, man, you're gonna have to start eating this. When I went through my situation, the first thing he said was, hey, Mr. Lassane, you got to start eating this pork and all that. I said, pork? I don't eat no pork. He said, you don't eat pork? I said, no, I don't eat no pork. He said, well, what else you don't eat? I said, I don't eat pork, beef, white bread, white rice. He said, huh? I said, you don't eat none of that. He said, so you got a pretty decent diet then. I said, I would like to think so. So they started doing the blood work and they started saying like, yeah, like, dang, we don't, where this come from? You feel me? The first thing they told me though, you can ask my wife. He said, you're gonna have to stop eating this and start eating. She said, I said, man, I don't eat no pork. He looked at my wife, she said, you don't eat no pork. The first thing he said.
I'm telling you.
So why I gotta get sick for somebody to tell me not to do it?
I'm telling you.
Nah, I'm gonna stay in front of that. After so long, so many people done said it, it's worth looking into. I ain't make it up. After so many people done said it, it's worth looking into. So when we have to, I know we gotta get out of here, but if you know, black people been saying it throughout the annals of time, right? So we had went back and actually man Joel Osteen, who is a very popular white Christian man.
Yeah.
Joel Osteen say, man, I don't mess with no pork. I don't touch no pork. Pork can't come in my house. That's Joel Osteen, white man. So sometimes, you know, us, we need somebody else to tell us something. Cause we've been saying it from the mountaintop and ain't nobody been getting the message. But then you got people that's on the mountaintop saying, hey man, don't eat that dumb, man. Don't mess with this, don't mess with that. Don't stay away from this. And that's why you see people dealing with things how they're dealing with it. Man, listen.
Man, listen.
If we